Hello, today's daily reading comes from the book of the Apocrypha. We are reading from the book of Jubilees, chapter 41, and it reads as follows. And in the 45th Jubilee, in the second week, and in the second year, Judah took for her firstborn a wife of the daughters of Aram, named Tamar. But he hated and did not lie with her, because his mother, was of the daughters of Canaan, and he wished to take him a wife of the kinsfolk of his mother. But Judah his father would not permit him. And this the firstborn of Judah, was wicked, and the Lord slew him. And Judah said unto Onan his brother, Go in unto your brother's wife, and perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her, and raise up seed unto your brother. And Onan knew that the seed would not be his, but his brother's only, and would not be his, but only his brother's. And he went into the house of his brother's wife, and split the seed on the ground, and he was wicked in the eyes of the Lord, and he slew him. And Judah said unto Tamar, his daughter in law, Remain in your father's house as a widow until Shelah my son be grown up, and I shall give you to him to wife. And he grew up, and Bethuel, the wife of Judah, did not permit her son Shelah to marry. But Bethuel, the wife of Judah, died in the 5th year of this week. And in the 6th year, Judah went up to shear sheep at Timnah, and they told Tamar, Before your father in law goes up to Timnah to shear sheep. And she put off her widow's clothes, and put on a veil, and adorned herself, and sat in the gate adjoining the way of Timnah. And as Judah was going along, he found her, and thought her to be a harlot. And he said unto her, Let me come in unto you. And she said unto him, Come in. And he went in. And she said unto him, Give me my hire. And he said unto her, I have nothing in my hand save my ring that is on my finger, and my necklace and my staff which is in my hand. And she said unto him, Give them to me until you do send me my hire. And he said unto her, I will send unto you a kid of the goats. And he gave them to her. And he went in unto her, and she conceived by him. And Judah went into his sheep, and she went to her father's house. And Judah sent the kid of the goats by the hand of his shepherd and Adulamite, and he found her not. And he asked the people of the place, saying, Where is the harlot who was here? And they said unto him, There is no harlot here with us. And he returned and informed him, and said unto him that he had not found her. I asked the people of the place, and they said unto me, There is no harlot here. And he said, Let her keep them, lest we become a cause of derision. And when she had completed 3 months, it was manifest that she was with child. And they told Judah, saying, Behold, Tamar, your daughter in law, is with child by whoredom. And Judah went to the house of her father, and said unto her father and her brothers, Bring her out, and let them burn her, for she has wrought uncleanliness in Israel. And it came to pass, when they brought her out to burn her, that she sent to her father in law the ring and the necklace of the staff, saying, Discern whose are these, for by him am I with child. And Judah acknowledged and said, Tamar is more righteous than I am, and therefore let them burn her not. And for that reason she was not given to Shelah, and she did not again approach her. After that she bore 2 sons, Perez and Zerah, in the 7th year of the 2nd week. And immediately the 7 years of fruitfulness were accomplished, of which Joseph spoke to Pharaoh. And Judah acknowledged that the deed which he had done was evil, for he had lain with his daughter in law, and he esteemed and hateful in his eyes, and he acknowledged that he had transgressed and gone astray, for he had uncovered the skirt of his son, and he began to lament and to supplicate before the Lord because of his transgression. And we told him in a dream that it was forgiven him, because he supplicated earnestly and lamented and did not again commit it. And he received forgiveness because he turned from his sin and from his ignorance. For he transgressed greatly before our God, and everyone that acts this way, everyone who lies with his mother in law, let them burn with him with fire, that he may burn therein, and for there is uncleanliness and pollution upon them. With fire let them burn them. And do you command the children of Israel that there be no uncleanliness among them? For everyone who lies with his daughter in law or with his mother in law was wrought uncleanliness. With fire let them burn the man who has lain with her, and likewise the woman, and he will turn away wrath and punishment from Israel. And unto Judah we said that his 2 sons had not lain with her, and for this reason his seed was established for a second generation, and would not be rooted out, for in singleness of eye he had gone and sought for punishment, namely, according to the judgment of Abraham, which he had commanded his sons. Judah had sought to burn her with fire. Amen.